say 5,000, but you can get a buddy. They sell buddies for 3,000. But this is like a genuine Italian school, top of the line ball school. And then you have buddy, which is the Chevrolet. Yeah, that's Marietta right here. So. Joe.
It was fast on the fast on the webline, but
Yeah.
like any school.
Depending on the, like how you and I were and camera equipment, that's just too much radar.
That's a max capacity.
Yeah.
39 range on it.
Yeah, my Segway, well, you wrote it, right? It was pretty quick.
Just so I can have a free way.
Yeah, why not? What's your cash up?
My cash app?
Yeah.
I forgot it.
That's my go-to. That's my go-to line. I have a real secret.
Let me write everybody's down. That way I got it.
Hey, Siri, call man. Oh, you at the house? Oh, okay, because I think Caesar's over there. Right, okay. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't know if he was working today or if he was. Because I'm just seeing him on my camera. It keeps notifying me. Quick question. The door. Did you talk to me? The door's in the street. It leads in. Yeah, I'm right there. And then my it was working now. He said it's not good. Yeah, I guess that's good. Has expanded or something. Because if you want the houses all changing, so I'm gonna have to, So now you have it's down. It's just
Hey, Chuck, how are you? How are you? Good to see you.
I would rather him tell.
Do you know exactly when it's supposed to start?
This is going to start right
So, either that or
and then they'll go down the studios down this way. I showed up.
I mean, yeah, I think the same is supposed to be about
Yeah, there was no common circumstance. She just said, oh, I got you registered.
You know, but we'll see. Yeah, you're out.
Yeah, exactly. Just like right.
Oh, I need to get one of those before I get there. No, you're good. You're good.
How are you doing? But he was, we changed his right for the material.
You just see me tip. You just see me tip. You want to see? Okay.
I'll take a 4.
You can see.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome everyone to this grand occasion as we cut the ribbon on the community television station. Amen. And any time in this city called Atlanta, the Active Youth Project, we like to celebrate moments that demonstrate growth and forward movement. But before we do any of that, we like to beseech the presence and invoke the presence of our Creator. If you don't mind, pray with me. O Creator God, you who sits high and yet looks low, you who spoke and the cosmos came into existence, you are a creator, a developer, and a sustainer. And we say thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this occasion. Thank you for all who have worked so hard and diligently to make this a reality. May you bless this gathering with your presence. Bless this food that we will receive as your presence nourishes our souls. Amen. Amen.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. What an incredible day to be in to celebrate the grand opening of the ATL Community Media Studio that supports Channel 24 right here in its new home at 2 Peachtree. Now give that a round of applause. As someone who has served the public for many years, I won't tell you how many years because I'll tell my age if I tell you how many years, I've come to deeply understand the importance of free speech, not just as a right, but as a responsibility. When I arrived in Atlanta 1 year, 3 months, and 6 days ago, yes, I'm counting, I carried with me a strong belief that government has an obligation to do more than just inform. We must also uplift. We must also educate. We must also empower. And one of those ways that we can empower people is that we can provide platforms where every voice can be seen and heard. That's why when I heard that the channel had gone dark, I knew it was incumbent upon us to not only bring the channel back, but bring it back better. That meant creating a space where stories can be told, skills can be honed, and the community can truly participate in shaping its own narrative. We recently received a letter applauding our efforts from the Alliance for Community Media, a national organization that promotes education and supports government access channels. And I quote, "Community media that is created for, by, and about the people who live in the community is still a powerful source for good in 2025. As local news and civic information resources become either diminished or they disappear, it is important for local government to support policies and institutions that help residents create a meaningful media about their lives and their interests, all enshrined in the First Amendment." End quote. Thank you to everyone who helped make this possible, including our community members. Yeah, they were pushing for access, held us accountable, and made sure we were transparent all the way. I would also like to give a special recognition to Dr. Jabari Samama. Your expertise, persistence, passion, and above all, your friendship were instrumental in bringing us to this moment. We simply could not have gotten this far without you. So, with that said, I'm going to bring Dr. Samama up so that he can give our occasion.
Protocol has almost been established, so I'm going to take a lot of time with the protocol as the mayor and others come up. More people will be recognized. I certainly would be remiss if I did not recognize the president of my alma mater, Clark Atlanta University, Dr. French. Yeah. And I certainly would not leave here today without recognizing Dr. Sills, my former colleague, who is president of Atlanta Technical College. Everybody's important here, and everyone's a VIP, you know, from my good friend Bishop Lewis over here, but I couldn't go home today if I didn't recognize the real VIP in my life, in my home. That's my wife, Nisha. And my daughter, Najee Samama, who keeps me always on my feet. And the good thing about Nisha and not Najee is Nisha actually was a community television producer and supporter back in 1980. 1980. Very active and very involved. And Najee was not, because she was not born back then, but her sister was 2 years old at the time we started the community television initiative on West Beach Street, not all that far from here. And her sister was part of this program called Dance-A-Rama. And that was a program that was produced in association with the American Music Show. So RuPaul and all these folks were on this show, and I can remember Indalea, my little daughter, you know, in order to get her to pay attention to the camera, they would say, Indalea, Indalea, and Indalea would turn toward the camera, and they'd get her on the camera at 2 or 3 years old, actually dancing. But those were the good old days, but these are good days as well. So I want to say good afternoon to all of you. This is a very important occasion. And to me, it represents keeping commitment. Really important that public officials keep